Erythritol, the too-good-to-be-true non-toxic, low-calorie, tooth-friendly sweetener that may even act as an antioxidant. What's the catch? Well, there are three ways that all non-caloric sweeteners could theoretically be harmful independent of their specific chemistry. Over the years, several large-scale prospective cohort studies found a positive correlation between artificial sweetener use and weight gain, meaning the people that drank the most diet soda, for example, gained the most weight. Now, the most common explanation for this counterintuitive finding is what's called reverse causation. And people aren't fat because they drink diet soda, they drink diet soda because they're fat. But there are at least three other less benign alternative explanations. The first is called overcompensation for expected caloric reduction. If you covertly switch someone's soda for diet soda without them knowing it, their caloric intake drops. Obviously, they're not drinking all that sugar anymore. But what if you tell them what you did? People who knowingly are consuming artificial sweeteners may actually end up eating more calories. Why? Because they're like, hey, I'm drinking diet soda, so I can have 2 pieces of cake. Okay. In this study, they gave people an artificially sweetened cereal for breakfast, but only told half of the group what they did. As you can see, when it came to lunchtime, the aspartame-informed group ate significantly more than the aspartame-naive group that didn't know any different.
As well as hundreds of our patients, we've developed an all-encompassing system designed for long-term, life-changing results. We call this system the fat loss factor. It's made up of several easy-to-understand components. Now, in just a second, I'm going to show you a ton of before and after pictures of real-world people, besides Lori, that have gotten incredible results using the fat loss factor program. I guarantee that it can help anyone lose weight. Step 1 is all about cleaning your liver and body, which we've touched on slightly in this video. On page 30, we'll tell you about the food substance found everywhere that will bind to fat, causing toxins and literally pull them out of the body. This step is almost like getting a do-over from all the damage that you've already done, instantly giving your metabolism a much-needed boost. Step 2 talks about specific fat-burning foods that you can eat, so you can still enjoy some bad foods in moderation, like cake and cookies and, in Lori's case, ice cream, and still continue to lose weight. On page 34, you'll discover healthy, delicious fat-burning foods that you don't need a mortgage to purchase. Now you can afford to eat right. Step 3 on page 15 teaches you the reason you probably don't have to do all of the cardio like the so-called experts teach. Increase your fat loss by staying on the program. Generally, all that's needed is 15 minutes 3 times a week. There's no reason to kill yourself in the gym unless, of course, you enjoy it. Step 4 on page 60 teaches you something that will likely shock you. It's the real reason that all the so-called diets eventually fail, and the reason the Fat Loss Factor program cannot fail. Once you get through step 4, you'll never look at weight loss the same again. And after just a few weeks, you'll be on your way to overhauling your system, boosting your metabolism, and getting in what may be the best shape of your life. The stuff I teach in the Fat Loss Factor program, it isn't a bunch of nerdy mumbo-jumbo and unrealistic steps that need to be followed. It's written in a very straightforward, do this, Then do that way that anyone can understand and follow. It's written for the real world. It isn't fluff and theory like most weight loss programs. It's the same stuff that I've taught my patients in the clinic here in Fishers, Indiana. But with that said, I can absolutely guarantee two things. First, if you follow my program, you will see results. Heck, they could even be better than what you've seen in this presentation.